A brand new season of Minecraft Skyblock has just launched here on the server, meaning that we've got a brand new experience ahead of us and we are going to fight to become the top island in a brand new season here of Minecraft Skyblock. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode and season here of Minecraft Skyblock. Today, of course, we're back here on the best, #1 rated, most insane, most overpowered, and most recently reset Minecraft Skyblock server. Back again here for another season. Okay, guys, you absolutely killed it on the last season of Skyblock here, and I'm excited to be back for another season and hopefully more opportunities. There's so many changes this season, so many cool things coming up this season that you guys are going to be or should be excited for, because they're going to be super epic. So yes, today we're starting our journey of the brand new season. Of course, we'll be creating an island, which actually I've already done, but I'll explain a little bit more about that in just a second. And as always, I will be doing a $100 / top rank giveaway in this episode. If you guys don't know, then every single episode #1 of a brand new season, we give away the top rank, or if you've already got the top rank, then it gets substituted for a $100 gift card. But we're going to be doing the same today, and I'll go more over that in just a little bit. But let's get our journey started here on the brand new season of Skyblock here on AkumaMC. So the server actually launched last night from me recording this. So, you know, people have had, I don't know, maybe nearly 24 hours to get started on the map. Now, as soon as the server launched, I came on, I created my island. I did, you know, the little IS create, and we got ourselves our island name, which is Gatorade. And I got my island members in from last season that wanted to play this season, but I made sure they didn't go too ham. So this is the island that we're working with. As you can see, it's a pretty basic, pretty, you know, standard island that is clearly just been started. We've got maybe a couple of upgrades here that we can talk about a little later on, but this is where we're starting. We, of course, have our beginnings, which we have every single season, and as you can see, this is no different. We started off with a little friggin' island block, and we're working our way up this season. Now, I was just kind of sitting AFK, and I do seem to have quite a few things in my inventory, so we'll get to those in a little bit. But we, of course, need to we need to start our season. We pretty much have no idea what's going on this season yet. We don't know what the meta is. We don't know anything crazy as of right now. So it's just about getting into it and seeing what we're working with. Now, there was actually a whole bunch of changes for this season, so I'm going to drop the link for the changelog down in the description. If you guys want to read through it, there's you know, a whole bunch of information on there that you might want to check out. There was a lot of changes, including armor, skill prestiges, pet traits, island stats, generators, spawners, quests, skills, enchants, robots, mission contracts, advent calendars, and just quality of life changes. So there's a lot of changes that you guys can go over. If you want to read through all that, then absolutely feel free to, but I'm just going to kind of figure it out as we go through the season. So like I said, we do have a few island members, and from their experience that they've you know, that they've spent the few hours on the server that they've spent, we kind of already know a little bit of a direction that we want to be going in. Of course, this season we also have the IS stats or IS perks, which you know, these have been around since the start of AkumaMC Skyblock, so these have kind of been here. Basically, these are upgradable things that you'll get. So every time you level up your island, you get stat points, and then you can use these stat points to upgrade various perks on your island. So of course, including island size, cobble generators, spawner upgrades, spawner limits, spawner AFK radius, crop growth speed, crop upgrades, warp limits, member limits, hopper limits, robot limits, generator limits, and bank limits. These are all things that eventually we will go ahead and upgrade, and ideally we have everything maxed out, you know, by the end of the season. But for right now, one of the biggest focuses for us is going to be the spawner upgrade, because without the ability to place down blaze spawners, we pretty much can't make, well, we can make XP, but it's not going to be anywhere near as the amount that we need to, or, you know, what we'd get from blazes. So that's kind of our first target. Of course, with XP, we'll then be able to enchant, we'll then be able to increase all of our tools, which we'll be using for our /skills, which of course will be a level up system again this season, but there's something a little bit different. You can now essentially prestige every skill. So once you get to 100, you can prestige it. The max level then goes to like 20 above. So the max level will then go to 120. You go through it all again and you claim all your rewards again. So we'll go through all of that, but there should be some easy quests that we can complete to get our journey started, get some money coming in and all that good stuff. As you can see, we've already done this one, which is to IS create. That is complete. Break 3 logs on your island. Now, this would usually have come with a tree, but of course, my island members have just been, you know, doing island member things, and we don't actually have a tree right now. So let's get some planted. Let's get the easy challenges done, because we want to make sure that you know, we do all this in progression, because eventually we're going to actually have to complete all of these quests, because there are going to be some like insane rewards later on down the line. So we are going to want to complete these. So yeah, let's just wait for these to grow real quick, and then we will we'll complete some quests in order to get ourselves started the way that Skyblock should be. And of course, because the way that skill works is essentially that's going to contribute towards our island level. So anything that we do on our island is relative to a skill. So I think even down to the point of like mining these blocks, I'm pretty sure, we will still be contributing towards our island levels. So there is a lot that we can do in order to contribute here. So we just got to continue finding ways to do that. Of course, one of the other ways will be farming, but I can imagine that that's about to come up here in some of these quests that we're going to get. Now, while we're waiting for those to grow, let's actually head over to warp crates, and we can go ahead and open all of the crate keys that we basically had just from AFKing. So let's go ahead and open up all of those. We're going to get a lot of stuff that we don't necessarily need at this point in the map, but we'll also get some things that are super, super useful no matter what time in the map we're actually at. So yeah, we're going to need everything we can get out of these, especially money, because money, obviously, right now, we don't really have any of. We've got a lot of vote keys there. Battle Pass tier up as well. We'll take that. Blaze spawners, of course, will be required. Although we can't place them right now, we need to get saving them up so that when we can place them, you know, we've actually got some to place. Epic airdrop. What do we got out of this? A bunch of money there, a bunch of keys as well. We'll take all of that. It is all needed pretty much at this point. I don't think there's really anything that we necessarily don't need. I guess the really, really low tier spawners, but even then, we might have some challenges that we do need them for eventually. We actually do have some other airdrops here, which I'll go ahead and open because these could be super, super useful, especially at the start here. Lots of money coming out of these, actually. So these are super useful. We'll take all of this, and if we need to, we can actually go ahead and use the money that we've just gotten out of that to buy bone meal so that we can get those trees to grow nice and quick. Common crate, there we go, done. Rare crate, there we go, done. Now the best crate that we can get ourselves into right here, the legendary crate. The best reward out of this is going to be, ooh, a gladiator rank would be pretty cool. We get pet trait tickets out of here. We can get enchant fragments, robot eggs, all of that good stuff. But of course, the top reward kind of, I guess, would be guardian spawners. So let's see if we can get ourselves here. We do get some spawners. Any guardians? No. Villagers is probably the highest one, which we actually could have got right there, or that we have unlocked right now. So we'll take that. And then the ultimate airdrop. What do we got out of this? Anything good? Loads of gems, loads of keys. I guess we'll take those. That would have been nice to get money packages out of that, to be honest, because I think they probably would have been way more or way better than anything we could have got out of the crates there. We'll take that, though. So let's head over to our island. We do have a tree grown, so that's good. Let's go ahead and pull out our axe, because I actually put all of my tools away right here. We'll drop this tree down. We'll get this quest done nice and easy. There we go. Quest completed. Now we need to go ahead and place 20 blocks on our island as the next challenge, which is going to kind of go straight into the next challenge as well, because we are going to need holy dirt prices. Why is it all so expensive? Is there any other way to do this? Hang on. I got to figure this out a second, because I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but like, I don't know, 640k for 64 dirt's kind of crazy. You know what? We'll do it anyway. Screw it. What we're going to do is we're going to expand this out real quick, because I am going to need to place wheat. Although my island members have kind of already gone up to potato and stuff, I got to imagine that our next challenge here is going to be something to do with wheat. Check out IS stats. We already kind of took a look at that just a second ago. Let me just get all of this planted. We may as well plant all of this out as much as we can right now. There we go. IS stats. Get this one completed. There we go. We already know what's in there. Place 10 wheat seeds on your island. Yeah, so I figured that would be next of what was going to come up. I could kind of do with, let's just, maybe I can, hopefully I don't waste this grass. It better not fall off the edge. Okay, it didn't. I kind of just want to expand this one more out, because it's not even right now, and I don't like that it's not even. So if we can get this out here, okay, well, you know what? That didn't really work, but that's okay. We're going to make a hole right here. That's where the water is going to go. Expand that out, and we'll make a little farm right here. Should be able to grab some water from the miscellaneous shop. $15. Easy money. There we go. Put that there. And then we should be able to essentially use all of this half right here as a farm. I'd imagine there's going to be a challenge coming up where we have to probably harvest 64 wheat. So I might want to maybe pull up some of the potatoes and just start using that as wheat, to be honest, because it's going to make my challenges way easier. I don't know. Let's just get these planted right now. And I am assuming there might be some spare ones over here in the chest. Yes, there is, because I would imagine that all of my island members probably have to do the same challenges at some point. So we'll get all of this placed down. Mine 25 blocks from a cobble generator. Thankfully, when you spawn in, you basically get all the stuff to make a cobblestone generator. So my island have indeed gone ahead and done that. So we can easily just sit here now. Nice little 2-block one. If we had a 3-block one, this would go even faster. But to be honest with you, when it's just a little challenge like this, what was it, 100 blocks? Oh, 25 blocks. Easy. Easy. It doesn't even require. We might not even get up to mining skill 2 from it, which I would probably imagine there's going to be another quest coming up to hit like mining skill level 3 or something. Buy an item from the shop. Seems kind of backwards because we already, of course, bought a dirt block, but that's okay. We'll buy one more. Open a key. Going to warp crates. Easy. All right, let's take a look at what we're doing on the island here storage-wise, because I would like to, of course, get to my I'd like to get all of my stuff stored away. So let's just go ahead and make some chests. There we go. Get all this stored up. Boom, boom, boom. We'll end up having to move all of this eventually anyway. But for right now, we'll have a little temporary storage area. We'll put all the good stuff in here. Hopefully no one steals it on my island. I mean, they can do what they want with the spawners, but hopefully nobody steals it. I mean, this is my island we're talking about, so they probably will, but that's okay. What was it? Warp crates. And then we need to open up the crates. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So, common keys. Boom. Challenge will be done just there. And we get our first value block. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and apply that on the island. So boom, let's go ahead and apply that. That's only going to be a few thousand, I believe. Nothing crazy there. It takes us to 0, apparently. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I think it was like 500 actually value. So we're not going to be on the highest top right now because we've not really been going that for that day one. I mean, we're already in the top, I guess, within the top 200, which is, I guess, okay. But yeah, we've not really been going for that right now. That is, of course, something that we'll go for later in the season, but we will easily, well, I don't know about easily, but we will definitely become one of the richest islands, no doubt. Mine Explorers. So this is essentially where we have to go into the mines. If you guys don't know, there are a bunch of different features here on the server, the mine being one of them. Let's actually head over to there right now so that we can talk a little bit about the mine. Before we talk about the mine though, let's tell you guys how you can get involved on winning the $100 gift card / the top rank if you don't already have the top rank. So all you guys need to do to win with a chance of winning that is you need to like this video. You need to subscribe. Subscribing is like one of the most important parts. Over 80% of you watching this video right now. So probably you, by odds, it's probably you that I'm talking to right now. You might not be subscribed. So just double check that you are. Make sure that you have commented your username. Otherwise, we don't know who the heck it's going to be given to. Then you need to join the giveaways only Discord that is linked down below and press the enter button on the respective giveaways. As long as you've done all of that, you're officially good to go and you are entered to win the top rank here on the server. Of course, if you are already that top rank, then you will get a substitute for a $100 gift card. So good luck to everybody who does enter that. And yeah, it's a huge giveaway. We do it every single episode, number one. And good luck to everybody. Hopefully one of you is going to start off the season with a nice new rank. So the mine world, of course, is the place where you can go to mine, funnily enough. Now, this is where you're going to basically upgrade your mining level because this is just a whole freaking thing full of ores to mine. Like, it's the best place to go mining. Obviously, you can use the cobble generators on your island and stuff, but it's honestly, this is the easiest and best place to go for it. Of course, you can't get damaged in this area either, so it's not like it's a PvP mine or anything crazy like that. It's literally just a place to come mine, get your mining skill up, and use it pretty much exclusively for that. Now, not only is it, of course, good for leveling up your skill, it's also actually pretty good for money. If we take a look at some of the stuff that we get from this, let's get another couple of levels up. We've only got 64 coal in our inventory right now. If we actually go ahead and just get that and do a /sell all, you guys will see that's actually 50k right there that was just sat in our inventory pretty much for free. I mean, we did a tiny little bit of mining, and of course, as our pickaxe gets better, we get more enchants and we upgrade it even more. That is going to become absolute dust in the wind. Like, that is going to be nothing in comparison to the amount of money we will actually eventually be able to make. And by the looks of it, the level up progression of it is actually fairly fast this season. So I'm thinking that this could be definitely one of the skills that we max out first. Of course, as you max out and as you level up skills, guys, you do get rewards. So if we take a look into skills right now and we click through and we go to our mining levels, you guys will see that there are rewards in here that you actually do have to right click or left click and claim. And it goes all the way up. And then as soon as you get up to like the top tiers, you start getting really cool things like silverfish spawners. Up to all the way at 120, you're starting to get dragon egg value blocks. Loads of cool rewards in there. So yeah, that is definitely something which we want to be doing this season, focusing heavily on our own personal skills as well as obviously all the island stuff. So that is something which we will continue to work on. So our first quest was to break 250 ores in here. So let's go ahead and do that. That shouldn't actually take us that long, especially doing this mining strategy right here. If you just go back and forth, it basically saves your progress of the ore that you mined previously. So you don't need to, obviously, if you don't have a pickaxe that's insta-breaking blocks, it doesn't matter because the progress is saved. So you can literally just go up and down this mine as much as you want, and it'll all stay just like that. And you can go through, and then once you have enchants that have rare proc rates, this is the best way to like activate them as well. So like when you get to the turbo mining kind of place, that's a really good way to get some turbo mining going as well. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and get us to that 250 blocks mined, which should be coming right up pretty much. Now we're, of course, straight into the iron mine here. Very nice and easy one to get to. But it does mean that the ores that we're now mining are going to sell for a lot more money, which is great for us because money is obviously what is going to drive us this season and is hopefully going to help us all the way up to becoming the richest island. So that is the idea there. And that is level 6. Have we completed the quest? I don't think we've quite completed the quest yet. We should be very, very close to completing it right now, though. So I'd imagine one little line. There we go. Done. Now we've got to use /sell all to essentially sell 500 ores. Now, of course, this would be so much easier if we had some very, very good enchants on our pickaxe. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything crazy, but what I can use to our benefit right now will actually be our donator kits, because I believe we should have access to all the way up to the top. And actually, we may as well claim Kit Best Community, which I believe you can all claim. So make sure you claim that. That's a free one that's going to give you actually a bunch of really cool stuff. What we can also do is claim our donator ranks, because obviously we have all the way up to Legend, sorry, which is the top rank. Let's do that, because I think it should give us better tools. So that is the first thing that we're going to do. And yes, it does. It actually gives me a pickaxe with fortune on it, so that's going to help me massively. We've got a shovel with efficiency 5. We've got a nice axe there. We've got a nice fishing rod. So that's a really, really good way to get started. Of course, donator ranks are super, super easy to come by here on the server. You could essentially get up to the top rank for free, probably. If you do enough grinding, trading, and all that good stuff, yeah, it's pretty easy to get up there. So I'm going to go ahead and store all this stuff away that we've got right now. Mining books, that's exactly what we need, obviously, to increase our pickaxe and to get better enchants. But for right now, having this fortune on here should help us massively, because I mean, it's going to give us multiple ores that at the same time, which will help us get to 500 ores that we need to sell. There, as I was saying about turbo mining, there it is. Essentially, it will just proc quite nicely when you mine like that, because obviously you're mining multiple ores very, very quickly. So it kind of helps getting that proc out there. And then, of course, you want to start flying around and absolutely using the heck out of that turbo mining, because that's pretty insane. At this level, turbo mining is very, very, very effective. So if you get that proc, I know it's only going to be a low proc if you've got this kit pickaxe, because I think it's only level 1, right? Yeah, turbo mining level 1. It's only going to last a few seconds, but even those few seconds can be huge if you get that proc. Because I mean, obviously it's insta mining, which we are not. We're going to be a very, very long way away from being able to insta mine anything. But pretty much just like that, we should have actually already pretty much have gotten 500. There's a quick turbo mining proc for us. May as well make most of that quickly. Yeah, this should pretty much be 500, I would imagine, if I go and sell right now. I know I'm kind of wasting a turbo mining proc right here. I don't want to do that. Such a waste, such a waste. I think I've got about 500 in my inventory. Oh, not about 500. Near enough. There we go. Harvest 100 wheat on your island. We knew that one was coming up. That is, so that's the mine, guys. We'll be back there, I feel like, a lot this season, because I feel like that is going to be one of the best, if not the best places to go at early game, at least, to make a lot of money. Like, we were selling our inventory for quite a lot there, 200k, and it was nowhere near a full inventory either. So yeah, I definitely feel like that's going to be a place to go for us. We'll have to keep an eye on it, but yeah, I think that's going to be beneficial. So guys, that pretty much does conclude the start of our season here. I need to get onto these quests. I think there's a lot of easy quests coming up, so all of these are pretty easy, but they're just going to take me a little while. So I need to go ahead and start expanding. You can expect between now and next episode us to do a little bit of expanding on the island, because of course our main goal this season is to become one of the top islands, and we can't do that if I don't progress as well. So yes, we're going to do a lot of that. There's a lot of grinding in between now and then. Between now and next episode, I hope to find one of the best methods to make money quickly here on the server, and I will let you guys know if I do find that. But guys, welcome to a new season. I'm super excited for this one. Hopefully you guys are as well. That is it from me today, and I will see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.